Chris Cuomo has always been the embodiment of media corruption. From his privileged start as a empty suit on morning news, to eventually pushing that same privilege too far and getting caught up in the Cuomo family combo of blatant corruption and perversion.
I fully support a woman's right to come forward. And I think it should be encouraged in every way.
And a former female colleague has now come forward accusing Chris Cuomo of sexual misconduct.
The network says following Cuomo's suspension earlier this week, additional information came to light about his involvement with his brother, former Governor Andrew Cuomo's sexual harassment defense.
But the documents, especially the text messages between Cuomo and his brother's aides, showed a level of coziness with the governor's staff that was alarming to many.
And even though he's been exposed before, Chris was given another show. And even though that show fails to attract his old audience, I have a feeling that this guy will be around for the rest of our lives, as long as he continues to be an attack dog for his billionaire owners. And now with AI content, shameless grifters like Chris have a new method for controlling the narrative. Generate outrage over bizarre, fake videos.
Up next, AOC gave me a smack today because I tried to give her a smack first. I was tweeting today and saw a clip of AOC saying that Sydney Sweeney ad was racist. And so I replied to it and I said, why do you care about this and ignore what matters most? AOC tweeted back and said, dude, that's a deep fake, that Sydney Sweeney ad. You suck, in so many words. And she was right. They got me. AI. It was really good, and it did seem like something she would say. Something she would say.
Sydney Sweeney looks like an Aryan goddess. And the American Eagle Jeans campaign is blatant Nazi propaganda. I mean, fuck. Watching that sultry little temptress squeeze into a Canadian tuxedo.
Chris said that they got him, but nobody was trying to trick him. This is just parody. 100% made with AI. As the watermark on the top tells us. This level of sophistication is all it takes to get Chris to share fake videos.
So I say, instead of simping for the Sydneys, we should be celebrating the Shaniquas. Instead of worshiping the hot, straight blonde, what about the obese alphabet, people with blue hair?
And to be 100% clear, this absurd video that you could probably tell something was off with from the other room is the exact same one that Chris replied to on Twitter.
With those ocean blue eyes that could resurrect the Fuhrer from his grave in Argentina.
It was really good, and it did seem like something she would say.
This guy is a proud vibe journalist. Once AI like this isn't so obviously fake, people like Chris will stop acknowledging when they fall for fake videos. He's ready to move past selective outrage and upgrade to generative outrage. As long as it looks real and it vaguely sounds like something their enemies would say, con men like Chris will be happy to report it.
AOC tweeted back and said, dude, that's a deep fake, that Sydney Sweeney ad. You suck, in so many words. And she was right.
She told him that he needs to use critical thinking skills, that his journalism is basically Facebook memes. And unfortunately, I think that's the direction that all of this is heading in. The AI-powered distortion of reality will only get worse. People like Chris are just early to the party. But fortunately, even his own audience found this disgusting. All of these comments from the video seem to revolve around Chris having no integrity. Except for this one, which is about his brother being on the Epstein list, which that must be a nice feeling to be associated with that. And this commenter took it to the next level and accused Chris of being a traitor, which, yeah, I agree with. It's kind of like the whole premise of this video. Honestly, who knows if he fell for it or not. With people like Chris, who knows if they even bother to watch the videos that they share. But the part that's shocking is how he doubled down. Really goes to show how little he cares about his audience. But I am a little confused as to why these people continue to support him. You know, we do need to practice critical thinking with AI, but more importantly, we have to start becoming more skeptical of who we choose to trust, because this guy clearly can't be trusted.